Hey there, dear viewers. Welcome back. Today, we're going to take a journey through one of the most beloved TV shows in history, I Love Lucy. This show has been cherished for decades, and it's still widely admired for its timeless humor and unforgettable characters. We'll be diving into its impact on the entertainment world, but with a twist. Instead of just looking at it through the lens of its initial success, we're going to compare how things were then and how they look now. From the stars of the show to the legacy they've left, let's explore how I Love Lucy continues to inspire us today. Lucille Ball. When it comes to comedy, few names hold as much weight as Lucille Ball. She wasn't just the star of I Love Lucy, she was the heart and soul of the show. Lucille's talent for physical comedy was unmatched, and she had an incredible ability to make the most absurd situations seem completely believable. Her expressive face and impeccable timing made her a comedic genius, and her role as Lucy Ricardo became a symbol of the ultimate comedic character. But Lucille didn't stop there. She was also a groundbreaking producer, co-founding Desilu Productions with her husband Desi Arnaz. At a time when women were rarely seen in such positions, Lucille broke barriers and became one of the first female producers in television history. Lucille Ball was a true trailblazer in the entertainment industry. She didn't just perform, she shaped the industry. Her impact was so profound that it's impossible to imagine television without her influence. Even today, comedians and producers still look to Lucille for inspiration. Her unique comedic style and dedication to her craft have inspired countless modern shows and stand-up comics. Her ability to balance humor with heart is something that's still being emulated. Decades after I Love Lucy went off the air. After Lucille Ball's passing, her legendary legacy is kept alive by her family and fans. Today, her children, Lucy Arnaz and Desi Arnaz Jr., remain active in the entertainment world. Lucy Arnaz, in particular, occasionally participates in television projects and is known for documentaries that honor her mother's legacy. Desi Arnaz was not only the charming husband of Lucy Ricardo, but he was also one of the driving forces behind I Love Lucy. While many viewers remember him for his portrayal of Ricky Ricardo, Desi was a pioneering figure in television. He was the first Latin actor to play a lead role on American television, and his portrayal of Ricky Ricardo helped break down cultural barriers in a time when Latino representation was limited. But Desi's influence went far beyond acting. He was also a brilliant producer, and it was through his work that the show was able to incorporate the multi-camera format, which would go on to become a staple of sitcoms. What's truly remarkable about Desi is the way he blended his Cuban heritage with the mainstream television landscape. At a time when diversity was rarely seen on television, Desi's portrayal of a Cuban character on a major American sitcom was groundbreaking. He didn't just bring his charm to the role, he brought authenticity. Desi also had a huge influence behind the scenes, helping to shape the way sitcoms were produced and how they were received by audiences. His dedication to his craft and his ability to juggle multiple roles, from actor to producer, set him apart as a true innovator. After his marriage to Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz had several other relationships, but his friendly rapport with his ex-wife helped maintain his public standing. Following his death, his children continued to carry the Arnaz name forward in the entertainment industry. Desi Arnaz Jr., particularly known for his involvement in music, still occasionally appears in television projects. Vivien Vance. Vivien Vance was a true gem of I Love Lucy, and her portrayal of Ethel Mertz, Lucy's best friend, was nothing short of brilliant. While Lucy was often the center of attention, it was Vivien's role as Ethel that provided the perfect balance to the show. Ethel's quirky personality, her unswerving loyalty to Lucy, and her comedic timing made her a standout character. Vivien was more than just a supporting actress. She was a key player in creating the show's dynamic. Her ability to work off Lucille Ball's energy and match her comedic rhythm helped elevate the entire series. Behind Ethel's bubbly, fun-loving exterior, Vivien Vance brought a depth and sincerity to the role that made her both hilarious and relatable. She wasn't just playing a sidekick. She was a true partner in crime, adding richness and dimension to the show's humor. Vivien's comedic timing and ability to play off of Lucille's antics made their friendship seem real, and viewers couldn't get enough of it. Vivien Vance had a successful career in television after I Love Lucy and passed away in 1979. She left behind a legacy of memorable performances and contributions to the television world. Her impact is still appreciated by fans and critics alike, who continue to celebrate her performances and the characters she brought to life. William Froley. William Froley's portrayal of Fred Mertz was a unique one. While he wasn't as warm and cuddly as some of the other characters, his tough love attitude and occasional gruffness made him an essential part of the show's charm. Fred may have been the more serious, no-nonsense character in the group, but his relationship with Ethel and his interactions with Lucy were key to creating the show's family dynamic. Fred's humorous moments often came from his reaction to Lucy's antics, as he was the more grounded, skeptical member of the group. William Froley's performance as Fred Mertz was full of sharp wit and dry humor, and while Fred's tough exterior was often at odds with the other characters, it was clear that deep down, he cared about his friends and family. He was the foil to Lucy's wild ideas, providing the stability that helped balance the show. William's portrayal of Fred helped define the role of the tough but loving father figure in television, one that we see echoed in many sitcoms today. William Froley, after I Love Lucy, continued to appear in several television shows, but his personal life faced challenges, including struggles with alcohol and personal issues which affected his career. He passed away in 1966, and his death was seen as a significant loss in the television industry. His portrayal of Fred Mertz continues to influence modern TV characters to this day. Richard Keith. Richard Keith played Little Ricky, the adorable son of Lucy and Ricky Ricardo. While he may have been a young child on the show, his presence was incredibly important. Little Ricky's interactions with his parents were an integral part of the show's charm, as it added a touch of innocence to the otherwise wacky world of Lucy and Ricky. As the perfect blend of sweetness and mischief, Little Ricky brought heart to the series. He wasn't just a cute kid, he was part of the family dynamic that made I Love Lucy feel so real. Despite his youth, Little Ricky played a pivotal role in the show. His relationship with his parents was heartwarming, and his character was central to the portrayal of family life. Little Ricky's innocent perspective often brought the chaos of the adults into perspective, making the show's absurd situations even funnier. It was clear that, no matter how wacky things got, Little Ricky was the center of the Ricardo family's world. Richard Keith, after I Love Lucy, did not continue his acting career. He now lives a private life away from the public eye, occasionally sharing nostalgic posts about the show and maintaining connections with fans who continue to appreciate his role as Little Ricky. And that's a wrap on today's look at the legendary stars of I Love Lucy. From Lucille Ball's groundbreaking comedy to Desi Arnaz's trailblazing role in television production and the unforgettable supporting characters like Vivien Vance and William Froley, this show left an indelible mark on TV. Even decades later, its influence can be seen in countless modern sitcoms. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to catch you in the next video. Until then, keep on laughing.